morning, friends! Welcome back to Wiggleworm's Baby Storytime at the West Fargo Public Library. It's so nice to see you guys again. For anyone joining us for the first time, I'm Miss Brittany, and this is my helper, Mocha. He kind of helps me demonstrate all the different actions to the activities we do. Speaking of, we're going to get started with a little rhyme about getting the mail. So first, we're going to start by holding baby's hand, palm up, and we're going to make a number 8 in their palm. And after that, we're going to knock. And then the mailman's here. So our little one's going to jump up to answer the door. And we're going to say their name. So I'll use Mocha as my example, but you can go ahead and use your little one's name. And lastly, when we count the letters, we're just you can wiggle their arms or wiggle their legs. So let's go ahead and get started. Have baby sitting in our lap and their hand in ours. Here we go. Early in the morning at 8 o'clock, you can hear the postman knock. Up jumps Mocha to answer the door. 1 letter, 2 letter, 3 letter, 4. Yay! Good job, everyone. It's kind of short and sweet, so let's go ahead and do it again. And I just thought of, you could also do this with baby laying down, and you could do it on their tummy. But I'm going to have Mocha sit up here so you can see him a little bit better. So let's do it again. Here we go. Early in the morning at 8 o'clock, you can hear the postman knock. Up jumps Mocha to answer the door. 1 letter, 2 letter, 3 letter, 4. Good job, everyone. That was fun. Our book today is also pretty fun because there's lots of animals in it. There's a hippo, an elephant, even a lion. So let's go ahead and read it so we can see what other animals are in here. So this is called Hello Baby, and it's written by Mem Fox and illustrated by Steve Jenkins. Here we go. Hello, baby. You wave. Who are you? Who could this baby be? A really long tail. Are you a monkey with clever toes? Perhaps you're a porcupine twitching its nose. You twitch your nose? Are you an eagle exploring the skies? Perhaps you're a gecko with rolling eyes. Are you a lion with dust on its paws? Perhaps you're a hippo with yawning jaws. Ah. Hippo has a big mouth. Are you a leopard dozing at dusk? Oh, that kitty's pretty sleepy. Perhaps you're an elephant wielding a tusk. Look at that long, long tusk. Are you a warthog? Hilarious and hairy? I don't know. Are you? Perhaps you're a crocodile, silent and scary. Ooh, I hope not. Are you a zebra sipping a drink? It's getting some water, isn't it? Perhaps you're an owl with a wicked wink. No? Then who are you, baby? Wait, let me guess. Are you my treasure? The answer is yes. What a cute book. Those animals were pretty adorable too, weren't they? I really liked the leopard, but I really like sleepy kitties. They're pretty cute. So our next activity is all about food. And there's 4 different verses to this, which will include a food that we will pretend to cook, which is going to be baby, and an action to do along with it. So first we have sweet potatoes, in which we're going to tickle baby when we mash them up. Next is lumpia, which is a Filipino spring roll. And we're going to roll You can either roll their arms, legs. You can even wiggle baby side to side, whichever works. Next is tamales, which we're going to go ahead and wrap them up with a hug. And the last one is paleta, which is a type of Mexican popsicle. And we're going to pretend to eat baby up. So you can just go nom nom nom. You can give kisses, anything like that. So all in all, it should be lots of fun. So let's go ahead. You can have baby sit either on your lap. They can lay it on the floor in front of you. For the last two verses, they can even be standing. It might make it a little easier to give them hugs and eat them up. So here we go. Sweet potato in a pot, sweet potato in a pot. Mash them up, mash them up. Sweet potato in a pot, lumpia in a pan, lumpia in the pan. Turn it round, lumpia in a pan. Tamales in the steamer, tamales in the steamer. Wrap them up, tamales in a steamer. Paleta on a stick, paleta on a stick. Eat 'em up, paleta on a stick. So, I don't know about you guys, but all that talk of food made me hungry. Which actually is great because our sign this week is the sign for eat. So to make this sign, just take your hand. You're going to want to bring your fingers together, kind of like if you were going to make a puppet, but they're going to stay together. And then you just bring your fingers to the corner of your mouth and you tap. And that's eat. So this is, again, another great sign to introduce to mealtime. We'll eventually learn signs that go outside of mealtime, but there's just so many good ones to start off with learning that we're going to be here for another week or so. But it's actually great because we have a few signs now in a repertoire that we can put together. So for example, you can ask, do you want to eat or do you want some milk? Do you want more or are you all done? So the more you sign, the more baby is going to learn, which means that they'll start signing back. So it's a process that takes a lot of time and a lot of repetition. And also remember, you can start signing at any age. They can be as young as 4 to 6 months and even up into toddler and preschool too. Just know that your little one isn't going to have the motor skills and the memory to sign back until about 8 to 10 months. Just to kind of keep that in mind. So, but with that, we've reached the end of story time. We're all done today. Thanks again for joining us. So keep practicing those signs and track those reading minutes in Beanstack. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye.